Here's how to create this professional warp shake transition inside of Premiere Pro. Right now we're inside of Premiere Pro beta. We are going to be using object masking, which is basically Premiere Pro's version of rotoscoping, but they don't want me to say rotoscoping. Basically rotoscoping inside of Premiere. Basically,
No more R word.
Oh, no more R word. So basically you click on this object masking tool, and if you click on your clip, you'll see we can now select different subjects of the scene. It uses AI to basically rotoscope essentially. Sorry, not rotoscope, object mask. You just click on the subject that you want. So we're gonna click Uzi right here, and then you see instantly it creates an object mask. Now, if you want to track it, you see it's just a stagnant mask right now. We can just click these two little like triangle icons, and then instantly it tracks our object mask for us, which is pretty crazy because now I don't have to go into After Effects to rotoscope, just simple stuff. But now what we're gonna do is we are going to make this layer transparent. So as you see, it's still, the background is still visible. We're gonna drag this object mask down below our opacity layer, and boom, just like that, our entire scene is now transparent, and it has all the controls of a standard mask. So as you can see, I can just go and like decrease the edge a little bit because it's getting a little bit of the sky. And if I want to increase the feather as well, I can do that just like that by using the feather controls, and boom, we have some rotoscoping done. This is looking really sick. So now what we can do is I'm just going to duplicate this layer by holding Option and dragging down, and then I'm going to delete the mask on the bottom layer. And now let's create some cool effects. So I'm going to split this layer by using the razor tool, and then I'm going to go to my Film Impact dashboard. Now, Film Impact is the new set of effects that is added to Premiere Pro. So all these effects are free and they're included in the most recent version of Premiere. The effect we're going to search for today is called the liquid distortion. So I'm going to select these two bottom clips that I just split, and I click apply, and boom, we have this crazy liquid distortion effect being applied. This is super cool because we would create these warp shake effects inside of After Effects and take all these like Sapphire third-party plugins and everything. And now we're kind of getting something really similar inside of Premiere. No third-party plugins. This is really crazy. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search for the RGB effect. So I'm only gonna apply this to the second clip for now. I'm gonna click apply, and boom, just like that, we get some nice RGB distortion going on. This looks so crazy. It's like so similar to Sapphire Chroma Warp Distort. I'm gonna go to the very beginning of the second clip. I'm going to hit a keyframe on the horizontal split and vertical split. And I might even increase the horizontal split to something like 2. And then as you see, that's like a lot of distort going on. And we're gonna increase the softness just a tad bit. So maybe like 14. Yeah, that's looking pretty crazy. This looks so accurate. I'm just tripping the fact that this is over. This is all inside of Premiere Pro now. So now we're going to go to the end of that liquid distort, and we're going to change that horizontal split down to 0, and we're going to change the softness. We should have keyframed the softness as well, but we're going to create a keyframe like that. We're going to hit the softness to 0 as well, and boom, just like that. And then we have this cool RGB like effect being applied. I might even drag this out just a bit longer. Yeah, that's looking really sick. So now we have the chroma effect on the end. We're just going to right click this, we're going to copy it, we're just going to hit Command V to paste it to this end clip right here, and we're just going to flip these keyframes. So I'm going to drag these keyframes at the beginning to the end like that, and then the keyframes at the end to the beginning, and just like that. Now we have a really sick like chroma distort effect. So now we have this. We're going to select all these clips right here. We're going to hit clip, and we're going to hit new, and we're going to create a nest. We're going to nest everything together into one layer just like that, and then I'm going to split this layer right here at the seam point on the cut. And then I'm going to go to my Film Impact dashboard, and I'm going to search for the earthquake effect. So this earthquake effect, I'm going to select both of these clips and click apply, and boom, now we have this crazy like camera shake earthquake effect being applied. And yeah, that's looking pretty sick. We can go ahead and just mess around with some of these settings as well. So let's do the wiggle scale. Maybe we can do that to something like almost 100. Yeah, that's looking pretty crazy. And the one last thing we're gonna add is a glow. So I'm gonna use the Film Impact glow, the Wonder Glow effect. So there's a bunch of different variations right here. There's the Echo Glow as well. This one's kind of cool. So I'm gonna select these clips, and I'm gonna click Apply Glow. And then as you can see, it's very subtle right now, but what I can do is hit a keyframe on the size at the end of the clip, and then towards the like middle where the most intensity is, I'm gonna increase that size up to something like 200. And then we have this really sick glow being applied on top of everything. And then let's just go ahead and duplicate those keyframes for the other side. So I'm gonna do size at 50 towards the end, go a couple frames in, and then we're gonna increase that glow up to 200. Yeah, that's looking really sick now. Okay, cool. There you guys have it, a crazy liquid warp transition effect inside of Premiere Pro. Now, if you want to learn how to automatically edit your music videos to the beat of the song and add visual effects in one click, you can check out this video linked right here.